This is what I ordered, guys. This is what I ordered. Okay, tell me why this is what I got. Please, just tell me.
Jesus.
Explain this. How does this look like this? Use her finger, push my forehead with her oily hand. Do you know the skincare products I've put on my face? Majo irungeyi uno. I sounds like, hold up. Do you realize that I understand Yoruba? I'm not the kind of person to keep quiet when you're doing nonsense on my hair. I'm not just going to go home and cry. I will open my mouth and speak because I am paying my money. Period.
Can you focus on me? Baby, can you focus on me?
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Anita here again with another video. I'm filming this video today with my front camera, so I don't know how the quality is going to be. The reason is because the last video I filmed with my back camera, I didn't even realize when it stopped filming or when it stopped recording, and I had to like say a lot of those parts again, and it was a makeup video. But anyway, how you guys doing? How have you been? How's your year starting out? I hope your year is starting out great because mine is. Right, so this is going to be a really quick video, just quick in and out, okay? This is a rant video. Yes, heavily requested rant video. So let's get into it. If you're new on this channel, hi, my name is Anita. Lovely to meet you. I'm a Dublin-based YouTube and Instagram content creator. And if you're not new here, I see you. My guys, I love you guys. Right, so this rant is about my hair. I know, it sounds weird because like to you it's like, oh, it looks good, like what's the issue? Like why do you have an issue with it? Bruh, calm down. I'm gonna let you guys know what the issue was. So if you haven't already subscribed by now, I don't know what you're doing. Hit that subscribe button right now before I hit you. Just kidding, guys. Subscribe to my channel and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up so I know that you liked this video. Let me tell you guys what happened. I have been cutting my hair for the last 2 years, and since I started growing the hair back like last year, I've just been having my cornrows done, and I always like wear wigs, so I just like pop a wig on. So that has just been my vibe. Okay, so I decided let me do something different. Let me do something. It wasn't even because of Christmas, right? I know some people like making their hair for Christmas or for New Year's. It wasn't because of that. It was because I was starting a new job and I just didn't want to start that job with a wig because I know I'm going to wear wig like basically throughout the year. So I was like, why not just start with, you know, something easy to style that I would just like get up and go. Do you understand? Cool. Now, this is where it all started. I was looking for someone who was going to be able to like make my hair. There's someone who had made my housemate's hair like twice on 2 occasions, and she was kind of like a friend of a friend. So I was like, okay, this is a familiar face. So I contacted her. I contacted someone else who had made my hair before, and I contacted one of that like of these Nigerian women in city center. But guys, before I proceed, see, making your hair, or will I say like Nigerian hairstylists, or will I call them hairdressers, because I don't think they deserve that word, stylist. Nigerian hairdressers in Dublin, we disgrace you, we humble you, you will be in tears. Honestly, like this is why I've actually avoided making my hair since all this time. But anyway, let's get into it. So the first person I contacted and I told like she should come to make my hair. She was supposed to come to the house to make the hair. So let's say I told her like on a Thursday about my hair, and she's like, oh, she's not free till Tuesday the 31st of December. So I was like, okay, cool. I'm going to work with your schedule because I know that this is not the only thing you're doing with your life. Like you have like work and stuff. Am I holding this thing properly? Okay, perfect. Like you have work and stuff. So this is not the only thing you're doing in your life. So cool. Like I was like, okay, no problem. The day you give me is fine. I told her the price I would pay and she was okay with it. She first of all like gave me a higher price. I was like, no, this is what I have. And then she was fine with it. And because I had seen the work she had done before, that's even why I contacted someone else, but I chose this one over those. Let's just say her name is Lady A. Okay, there was Lady A, and then there was B, and there was C. C is the Nigerian woman who was in the Dublin city center, like more street area-ish. So now the Lady A, who I had already like, you know, spoken to, normally like if you're coming to my house to make my hair, like we would have spoken previously, like what type of extension are you using, like what time are you coming, those kind of things. So we hadn't had such conversations. I was like, what is going on? Like I'm trying to speak to this lady and she's not even responding to my messages. I tried to call her, she's not picking my calls. So like one day to the day she was supposed to come, that was on the 30th. I was like, you were supposed to get back to me, you're supposed to send me pictures of the beads, because because let me just insert like a picture, maybe over here. I'll insert like a picture of the hair I wanted, the hairstyle I wanted. This is what I ordered. This is what I wanted. I told her, like I showed her the picture, the video. I was like, oh, this is what I want. She's like, okay, cool, she can do it. So the day before she was supposed to come to my house, I was trying to contact her. She wasn't picking my calls. Like, what the hell is going on? I don't know what time you're coming. You're supposed to come in the morning because like I have a very full head of hair and I just wanted my comfort, so that's why I didn't want to do it outside. And she agreed to come to the house. We agreed for her to come in the morning. Then she was like, oh, she went to look for beads. She wasn't able to find beads. And I was like, very basic beads. You're telling me that nobody in city center has it. No problem. I didn't want to argue. So she was like, she's going to go very early in the morning. That's on the 31st morning to go and get the beads and then she'll start coming down. Like she's already bought the extensions. And I was stupid enough to believe her. Okay, I just thought like no problem. Anytime I'm trying to get my hair done, I always wash it like a day before or that day because like I have very coarse type 4C hair, so I just don't like to like let my hair just be like all out unless I'm about to make it. So that was actually what I did. Cool. So I had my hair steamed the night before. Then in the morning, I told her I was going to call her like 10 or 9:30, that I was going to ask how far with, getting the stuff, because she said she was going to go to town and there's a lady that she met who already told her that she has it, but she just has to go home and check for it. So I was like, okay, cool, let me just follow up. Please be with your phone at 9:30, because I knew that it was very difficult to get through to her. And then she picked up my call and told me she hadn't left her house, that she I was like, ha, you have not left your house by 9:30. When are you going to get to mine? And I know I live far from town. Okay, cool. I was trying to like be all peachy and calm and not stress about it. Then I decided to just leave my phone on ring out. I never ever leave my phone on ring out because I just don't like the sound of my ringtone. So it's not even just about the sound of my ringtone. Like just my phone ringing just gives me mad anxiety. So I always put my phone on silent. So I put my phone on ring out because I was like, I didn't want her to be ringing me and she wouldn't be able to get through to me. So I was like, in case they don't have those beads, whatever other beads, just like put a call through and I'll let you know if it's okay to go ahead with it or not. So that was the plan. Okay, that was the plan. So I just waited. I noticed that my phone wasn't ringing. Next thing I woke up like past 12 and I'm looking at my phone and nobody called, and I'm looking at her message and she's like, oh, I fell. No, how did she put it again? I don't think I can come anymore. I was getting off the bus. I hit my ankle. I hit my leg. I fell. I don't know what she said. She said she hit her leg on her way out of the bus, and I will no longer be able to come and make the hair. If you have somebody else, call the person. If I have somebody else. After wasting 3 whole days, the people who would have made this hair, I would have made it with them over the weekend. But because of her, I decided to just push it further because like this is the day you're free, and you're telling me if I have somebody else, at what time? This was like about 12:30, and I'm looking outside and the next thing, it's raining. Like it's raining cats and dogs. If you're in Dublin, you know what I'm talking about, the kind of annoying rain. I'm like, if I leave this house now, I don't know what time I'll get to town. I'll probably get to town like maybe like 2 before I'll start the hair, and they want to close because it's like 31st, like they want to close early, so it didn't make any sense for me to leave the house. I was like, okay, cool. I contacted the lady in town, the one in city center that has a store there, or a shop rather, and she said she could make the hair for me. I was like, fantastic. So that let's just call her. Okay, I already said, did I say her name was Lady C or whatever? Let's change her name to Lady B, right? Okay, so let's call her Lady B. First of all, why I know that other girl was lying is, you said you bought extensions. You've said you've bought the extension for the hair. Normally, even if you're not going to make the hair, you want to give me the extension so that I can pay you, right? That was supposed to be it, but no worries. Now, I went into town to get my hair done. I think, what day did I go? I think I went like 2 days after. I went on the 2nd of January. Yes, I went on the 2nd of January to get the hair done. I was so excited. I was pumped because I was like, yeah, new hair. I wanted to get, like, I knew the style I wanted to get, and I was like really excited about it. Got there earlier than I was even supposed to get there, so that it won't be like, okay, I'm taking her time and all that. We started the hair. The lady was telling me that like she's going to do normal braids. I'm like, no, I want knotless braids at the back, because I know we didn't discuss what type of braids. I was like, it's a no-brainer. Nobody really does normal braids these days. Everybody does knotless braids. She's like, no, I have to pay 20 euros more. I didn't argue too much with her. No problem. 20 euros more. It's fine. Just make my hair nice. It's all good. It's all good. It's fine. So we started the hair, and like it was like, so it's 2 steps. Like supposed to be like knotless braid at the back, and then this, supposed to be like a Fulani type of braid. This is what I ordered, guys. This is what I ordered. Okay, tell me why this is what I got. Please, just tell me. Explain this. How does this look like this?
Jesus.
Make sense? No, doesn't make sense to me. So guys, I was just doing like trust the process, you know, the whole trust the process thing, like, because I don't like to be too, like, I don't want to be, oh, I'm teaching you your job or whatever, but I'm not the kind of person to keep quiet when you're doing nonsense on my hair. I'm not just going to go home and cry. I will open my mouth and speak because I am paying my money, period. I'm paying you 20 euros extra. You will do what I asked you to do and exactly what I asked you to do. First of all, she was so rude to me, like dragging and tugging at my hair. And I'm like, yo, calm down. I'm very tender headed. I have a very tender scalp. So my hair hurts basically when I try to make it. That's part of why I don't like making my hair. Plus, like, I'm on natural hair right now. I'm not relaxing my hair. So it's really coarse. And I was like, could you just take it easy? I know you're in a hurry to finish. And she was having like people come into the store and it's probably like her and someone else. So she wanted to be able to just hurry and make someone else's hair rather than taking her time to make the hair properly after we had previously talked about it. And now she did the first one in the middle. I was like, okay, calm. I didn't want to talk too much because this is not the size. It was supposed to be smaller. And then she was making it bigger. Thing is, I know what fits me. I don't need you to tell me what fits me. I know what's good for my head shape and I know what fits me. Okay. So when you start saying, no, this one is no, you're not my mother. I'm sorry. You're not going to do that to me. I'm paying you money. If you're using my hair to experiment and you're not collecting money, fine, be my guest. But if I'm paying you money, honey, I ain't gonna have that. Okay. So basically, she started with this one and then she did this. And I was like, yo, this is not how it is. Like the style, I don't know if you guys can see the picture. The style was supposed to be like there's a curve here. And she was making this way and I was like,
when you go to tell Baba, can you bab this thing? Baba go, they smile like who thief bread. Yeah, they like, yeah, yes, boss, sit down, come they carry my hair, they go right back. See my hairline when they here before, see the hairline for yeah, you come they give me, what be this? What be this?
this is not, she's like, I don't have a lot of hair in front. Fine, fair enough. I don't have a lot of hair in front, but still, I still think that that thing could have curved. But no problem. I didn't want to argue. This was where we had issues. I said, this one is too big. I don't know if you guys can see this one. Like, I was like, this is too big. Can you not make it smaller? I don't like my hair to be looking bulky. Like, the size is supposed to be smaller. She was just doing rubbish on my hair. I was like, and it wasn't even neat. The most annoying part was the fact that from the lady that was doing knotless braids to this other one, you are making me give you extensions. That nonsense has to stop in 2025. Someone cannot pay you money to make their hair for them to get their braids done and you're asking me to give you extensions. Then if I'm doing that, you're supposed to take off at least 10% of the money. I am literally adding 20 euros on top of the amount we agreed on. This is minus the money for the beads or the money for the extension, just the hair alone. And you're making me give you extensions. Make it make sense to me. I hate it when they do that. Okay, because I'm doing your job for you. I should be able to press my phone. I had messages. I couldn't respond to anything. I wanted to do some editing on my phone. I couldn't do shit because I'm giving someone and it's like, that really messed with me. But I was still trying to be calm through everything. She was just moving my head left and right. Oh, I'm not sitting upright. I'm like, how else? Do you want me to stand? She was being rude the whole time and I was still calm. When I saw the rubbish she had done, I'm like, you know what? I don't have the energy. Let me just finish and just get the braids, the beads done. How much are the beads? And she goes, one pack is 5 euros. I was like, no problem. And I knew that I was going to definitely need more than one pack because it's not too many in one pack. So I stepped out like for a few minutes to just like run and get some shopping done before like most of the shops would close. And then I went to look for these same beads. I was able to get 3 packs for 11 euros where I would have got it like with her for 15 euros. So I was happy about that, you know, saving money in a way. Got there and then they started putting the beads on the hair and then all that was left was like this one. It was like just the remaining 4 and one side was closed, like you know how when one side is open and the other end is closed. So I was trying to get it open because I was like, it doesn't make sense for me to buy a whole pack because of these remaining 4. So they have barbers, like there's a barbing salon in the same space. I was like, let me just give it to these guys. Maybe someone who has a lighter or something can just be able to help me like pierce through it or like perforate it and I'll be able to use it for my hair. So I got up to go and give this and she's like, she been in I don't know how to speak Yoruba, but I understand Yoruba perfectly. Like, am I going to sleep here? She's saying it in Yoruba. She been in my me. I was like, I had to look back. I had to tell her, Madam B, what is this? Like, can you not be patient? You've been very impatient since I got here. I'm just trying to pierce these beads. You're not going to give me free beads. I don't want to have to buy another pack because of the last 4. Like, it doesn't make sense. And I got the beads pierced. Now, she was supposed to be closing the mouths on the thing because her apprentice had put the beads in, but she hadn't like closed the mouth. Then she was just like trying to do it, and then she was like, she's going to need lighter. Oh, you're just realizing you're going to need lighter now after I had previously told you what I wanted to do and what kind of beads I wanted to put in. Fine, her apprentice ran out to get the lighter and then came back, and then she was putting it in my hair. The first one she did, I just wanted to just hold it and have a look at it to see like what she had done, whether she had done it right. And then she goes, Majo irungeyi uno. I sounds like, hold up, do you realize that I understand Yoruba? Because I'm an Igbo girl, okay? Both my parents are from Imo State. So it's like a lot of people just see me and think, okay, I don't understand you. I grew up in Ibadan. I was born and raised in Ibadan. There's nothing you would say in Yoruba right now that I wouldn't understand. The only thing is I can speak, but you tell by my accent I'm not actually Yoruba, but I can try. Like, do you not understand everything you're saying? And she's like, yeah, I'm not keeping my head. I said, I'm not keeping my head high. I'm just trying to have a look so that if you didn't do it right, because I wanted everything to be on the same level. Like, I didn't want one up, one down, because I wanted to show her, please, this is the level I want. I'm the one paying money for it. Am I not supposed to tell you? As in, small thing, she will move my head. She'll use her finger and push my forehead. With her oily hand, do you know the skincare products I've put on my face? Small thing, she would just, I say, no, nah, like that was the last straw for me. I had to talk. I was like, you have been very, very rude to me since I came in. You have been pushing my head up and down. You have been saying all sorts of things. I'm not comfortable with it. This is the last time I'm coming here. And she goes, okay. Normally, normal customer service, someone is upset about your service and everything. You're not showing any remorse or whatever. Fine, not my cup of tea. I was just like, nah, I'm never ever coming here again. Now me fuck up. If this other person who was supposed to come to my house had made my hair, I won't even be here in the first place because I'm stressing myself. I badly needed to pee. Couldn't pee because I don't like peeing outside. I was looking at the picture again and I kept showing her, this is what I want. And she goes, wait, I forgot this part. And she goes, I can't get this exact style. I can't get it. I will do something nice, but I can't get this exact. I'm not the one that cut it. Auntie, you are not the one that cut it. As how? Did I not know that before I sent you the picture? I showed you this thing 1 week ago. You said you could make the hair. If you couldn't make this hairstyle, you could have just opened your mouth to tell me you couldn't, and I would have found someone who could. You are telling me now that you are not the one that cut the hair, so you cannot make it exactly like that. Are you okay? Honestly, I had enough. That day, I was so upset. I was so upset because I ended up spending more for what I didn't ask for. But anyway, that's just the long story short, and I'm never ever going there. She called me when I got back home to apologize that it was just because she hasn't slept since yesterday because she has a cough and blah blah blah. Whatever the reasons are, like that does not give you leverage to speak to me like that. She has someone that is my age. Don't that's one I won't take. You're telling me you have someone that is my age at home, so it gives you the right to speak to me anyhow. Don't try that nonsense with me. Don't. If you see my shadow in your shop, call me bastard. This is when I miss Nigeria. A lot of places you go to make your hair in Nigeria, they'll make it beautifully well. So neat, so perfect. Here, a lot of them don't even know what they're doing and they're just collecting a shit ton of money from you. But anyway, I'm calm and I tried to make this as calm as possible. I hope I didn't talk too much, but yeah, that is the gist, guys. Anyway, thank you so much for listening to me rant. If you haven't already subscribed, don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment. Let me know what you think about this scenario. Have you experienced something similar? Meanwhile, you need to watch this other video where I experienced something very similar when I was trying to get my frontal installed for my graduation. Thank you guys so much for watching my video and I will see you in my next one. Take care. Till then, bye.
Can't focus on me.